Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Now for those who are new, I'm Kieran, and today I am actually heading down back to Cambridge for what will be my second year studying law. I can't believe this time has come around again, and it's been a while actually. I broke up the end of June and it's now the beginning of October, so it's been about 3 months. Everything is pretty much packed, including a lot of books, I will admit. But everything is pretty much packed, pretty much done. I'll be heading off shortly, and then obviously hopefully I'll get into Cambridge some point this afternoon maybe. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my second year. I've got some nerves, as I mentioned in my previous video, but overall I'm very much excited, and yeah, that means the vlogs are coming back. So welcome back to this new vlog. And here we are back at Cambridge, back at Homerton. Got here earlier than I expected, and it was mixed weather, but we're here, that's the main thing. Got my key for my room in D&E this time, and so now I've got the task of getting my luggage, including all those books I mentioned, from here, the car park, to my new accommodation room in D&E. So we did manage to get all of the luggage up here, and this is my accommodation for this year. Now I'm probably just going to get on with unpacking everything, probably just do that, and then afterwards think about getting something to eat. I probably will do a big shop or something, but I'll do that after I've done my unpacking. I did manage to get most things packed, although I should note two things. First of all, the fire alarm went off, so we had to go outside for that. And then afterwards I just stayed with one of my friends in her room for a bit. But I did get the packing done eventually. I'm now doing that big shop that I said I was going to do, and I do need to have something to eat as well. I know it's not too adventurous, but it's progress for me, and that is ham, egg and chips. Like I said, not very adventurous, but I am making progress. I'm going to have this, and then afterwards I need to finish a couple of things in my room, and then probably go to my pigeonhole, see if there's anything there. So it turns out there was nothing to collect from my pigeonhole, so I just came back, finished off what I need to do in my room, and I just got on with some notes for administrative law, just in preparation for my first supervision. Don't know when that'll be yet, but I just thought I would just look at what notes I need to take. I'm now going to meet up with one of my friends, catch up, which will be good. I'm going to do that in the butchery. I'm not sure how long I will be doing that, so I'll probably just see you all in the morning. Good morning. First of all, I had a good time last night catching up with my friend. Today I've noted down a few things that I need to do. I think first of all though, I'm going to make something for breakfast, and then afterwards one of the first things that I want to get on with is just finishing off some of the notes that I was making last night on administrative law. So I'm making good progress when it comes to the notes I need to take. I'm just taking a break now. I've actually just been at the shops to get something that I forgot to get yesterday. And now I'm going to make something for lunch, and then afterwards probably just get on with some notes. And I also have some things I need to collect from storage at around about 2 o'clock. So it turns out trying to find a relatively small box amongst the many boxes and suitcases in the storage rooms wasn't exactly an easy task, but I did find it eventually. It just had some of my old textbooks from last year that I'm going to be selling on. I'm now heading over to the Cambridge Union. We've got a speaker on this evening. It's Judge Judy, so that will be very interesting, but I'm helping out there, that's why I'm heading down earlier. The event is at 7, but I'm heading down now to help out. First of all, I very much enjoyed the event at the Union, just being able to hear what Judge Judy had to say and to be able to see her obviously in person. That was just fantastic. And in terms of my work as a generalist, that went well as well. And then came back and went to the butchery for a bit, and now I am enjoying a nice cup of tea with this Homerton mug. I got this last year. I think it was at the first formal I went to, the matriculation formal, I think it was anyway. I'm probably going to have that and then probably head off to bed soon. So there's a couple of things I need to do today, and there's something very exciting this evening. I'll tell more about that in due course. In the meantime, I'm going to read this book. It's An Unwanted Guest. To finish my notes for administrative law, and I also did some financial registration. I've just been to the shops to get, I've got some shortbread mini bites and some Pringles. This is for the subject picnic. It's in the auditorium as opposed to outside because the weather has been miserable, so I haven't done the auditorium, so we'll get to obviously meet the new students, obviously in particular the new students who are taking law, so I'm looking forward to that. First of all, I enjoyed the subject picnic. It was just great to meet some of the first years and get to know them, and of course catch up with second years and third years as well. And then afterwards there was a fire drill, but then after that my friend came over to my room and we just talked for a bit. We were able to catch up and talk about what we've been doing over the summer, things like that, which was great. And now we're going to have something for dinner. Not too much because we do have our family dinner this evening, but I'll tell you more about that in a moment. I'm now getting myself ready for the college family dinner. For those who are not aware, Cambridge has a college family system, and what that means is, so when I was a fresher, I had two students from in the second year who were my college parents, and now I'm a second year, I've got 3 college children. So what we're doing is we're taking them out. We're going to go to Nana, Mexico, which is in town, and then afterwards the plan is to meet everyone else who's taken their college children out, to meet them at Spoons, and then after I think we're going to Lola's, I believe, which is one of the clubs in Cambridge, but we'll find out when we get to Spoons. I'm looking forward to it. I remember it from last year. I went to Wagamama, and now I very much enjoyed that, so I'm looking forward to being able to do this again this time for my college children. So I think we are going to have something to drink here first and then head down to Nana, Mexico. I did have a good time last night, so like I mentioned, we went to Nana, Mexico for the family dinner, and that was really good. Very much enjoyed what I had. I had nachos. Then afterwards we went to Spoons, meet up with everyone else, and then we were supposed to go to Lola's, but the queue was just long, and I mean very, very long. So we ended up just going to Revs, and that was Revolution. That was good. It was good music. It was just overall a good time. And then obviously after I came back, it was, it was in the morning when we came back. But overall I had a good time. Today I've got a meeting with my director of studies at some point, I think this morning. But before then I'm probably just going to have this toast that I've just done, and then probably organise a few things before Thursday, because Thursday is when the lectures all start up. So I've had my DOS meeting. Just to pause things for a moment there, your Director of Studies, otherwise known as your DOS, is the person who deals with the academia side of things. So they will organise your supervisors, they'll give you advice if you need advice on workload, supervisions, exams, etc. They are the person that you turn to. And then the other person that you would also have is your tutor, and they deal with more of the pastoral side of things. So I just thought I'd just pause there. It was good. We've actually got a new DOS, so he was just asking me about what I did last year and how I found first year, and just asking me about second year as well. And that went well. I'm now heading over to the Cambridge Union. I've got a meeting there. I've had the meeting at the Cambridge Union, and that went well. And then afterwards we just had a bit of training for our work as a generalist. And then I just went to Spoons afterwards to have something for dinner. I'm probably just going to continue what I was doing this morning, just getting things organised, making sure I've got things in the calendar, because it is quite useful, and I certainly found it useful myself, to make sure I'm getting organised and prepared for the weeks ahead. I've managed to get most things organised. What I've basically been doing is just going through my calendar, making sure that I've got everything down. For example, I've got a very busy day tomorrow. I've got various meetings with my supervisors that I'm going to have this year, and at different locations. I've just made sure that I've got all the information about where it is and when it is in my calendar. Like I mentioned, I've got meetings with my supervisors today. I've actually got 4 meetings, yes you heard, 4 meetings, and they're all at different locations across the day. And I've got an event at the union this evening, so quite a busy day. My first meeting is for family law, and that is at the law faculty, which is where I'm heading now. So my introductory meeting for family law went well. We just basically went through what would be expected of us, as well as organising supervision time, so that's done for family law at least. I'm now heading over to Homerton College for administrative law for my introductory meeting for that, and then afterwards I'll probably come back to the faculty and just get on with some work. So as I said, after having my introductory meeting for administrative law, I stayed at the faculty and then headed over to City Sussex for my contract law supervision meeting, and then afterwards me and my friend decided to wait in town until our next supervision meeting, so we went into Costa and just had some nice hot chocolate, which was delicious. And then finally we did have our final introductory meeting for the day, and that was for international law, and that was at Gonville in Keys. And I do have one more supervision meeting tomorrow for land law, but I've completed the 4 that I've had for today. I'm now just going to go probably have something for dinner in town, and then afterwards I need to go to the union. I'm doing some events management there. This time we've got Lord Owen, who co-founded the SDP, so I'm definitely looking forward to that. So I had a good time at the union. Like I mentioned, it was Lord Owen who co-founded the SDP, the Social Democratic Party, and it was very interesting to listen to him. He was giving his thoughts on current political events, and I of course was there in my capacity as a journalist. I'm actually one of the heads of events management, so like I said, making sure that the events are being prepared for, so if that be a speaker's event, which it was in this case, or a debate, just making sure that everything is getting prepared, everything is out, everything is set up ready, and also of course making sure that the stewards or whoever's there knows what they are doing and delegating tasks to them. It's been a very busy day today, that's probably an understatement. I'm very tired, and I still got a relatively busy day tomorrow as well. So I'm probably going to go to bed now. I'll catch you in the morning. So I decided to have something for breakfast in the butchery. I'm now heading towards Queen's for my final of my introductory meetings this time. This is for land. So I'll be meeting my land supervisor and hopefully getting to know what is expected, but also getting supervision times organised as well. After having had my introductory meeting for land law, I then headed over towards Parker's Peace, because that was where the Freshers' Fair was taking place. That was what I went to last year, where I could join different societies, but I was there on behalf of the Cambridge Union, helping others on behalf of the Cambridge Union to advertise the union, to tell people about it, and hopefully get people to join. I did also buy something there, but I'm not going to tell you what that is. You'll have to watch my room tour when that comes out to find out what I did buy at the CUSU Freshers' Fair. So I've just had something for lunch, and I've been to the shops as well. I was running low on a few things. I now need to do something that you might be wondering when it was going to happen, and I need to do because of course it is a new academic year, new accommodation, and that also means the return of a particular segment. So I have got what I need, including making sure that I've topped up my laundry card. I'm actually going to probably have to leave the laundry here because by the time the cycle is done it'll be too late because I am due out in a moment. So I'm probably going to do is just put the laundry on and then just leave it and collect it when I come back because I am due out, like I said, in a moment. I then went down to see Henry to catch up with him, but also to have this crab mac and cheese. Here's the final product and it was delicious. So I had a great time with Henry. Honestly, it was just great to catch up with him and just talk about what we've been doing over the summer and about politics as well even. So that was good. I'm now at the union. We've got Kieron Rudd, the former Prime Minister of Australia, coming, and I'm doing events management for that. It was certainly interesting to listen to Kieron Rudd, former Prime Minister of Australia. He was focusing on progressive politics and he was looking at the situation of politics and the nature of political parties across the world, and that was definitely insightful. And in terms of events management, that went well as well. And then afterwards they had the debate launch, which I decided to stayed back and attend, which was quite enjoyable, and then came back and then had to do the laundry. And you're probably thinking, you already did the laundry segment, and yes, that is true, but after I'd done the laundry segment, the laundry was in the machine, but I didn't actually press anything to actually start it. When I came back, I did that, but it's done and it's now hanging up on the wall behind me. I'm probably going to go to bed soon, and with that comes the end of the first vlog of second year. It's been great just to catch up with friends and to get things organised for the weeks ahead, so supervisions, etc. It's been busy, in the last couple of days it's been quite busy, but it's just good to get back into it, and lectures will be starting again, there'll be the full supervisions again, and so I hope you've enjoyed this first vlog. If you have, don't forget to do the usual things, like the video, follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you can share the video, you can hit that notification bell to keep up to date, you can subscribe to the channel by clicking the bottom right hand corner, and there'll be more vlogs and other videos coming up, so watch this space and subscribe so you can keep aware of the videos as they come out, and I hope to see you in the next vlog or video even.